Yo, what's going on, guys? It's Oh My God Teggy here, and today we are back with another video for Teggy number 2. So Teggy number 1, or you know, the Big Daddy Teggy, is off to the exhaust shop. I sent it off, I think it was yesterday, actually the day before yesterday. I sent it off to exhaust shop. We're getting everything worked on. He's modifying the piping for the turbo. He's modifying the exhaust. He's doing a lot of stuff for me, and it's actually a pretty good deal as well. But we'll talk about that once I have the car back. But today, like I said, we're gonna be working on Teggy number 2. And today's plan is we're replacing the power steering rack because supposedly it's leaking somewhere. I have to look at it again. I haven't even looked at it since I took the motor out, but we're gonna look at that right now. But I do have the part behind this little thing right here. So here is the part. I'm not even sure if it's the right part. I haven't even taken it out of the box, but this came with the car. The guy gave me this when I bought the car, so I'm pretty sure it's gonna be the right one. So there it is. We'll definitely match it up to the original one once we have it out of the car, but it's really great that he included this, so now I don't have to go out and buy another rack and spend more money on this car. So yeah, we're gonna take that out. It's gonna be pretty easy since the motor is out of the car. I know it is kind of a pain in the butt when the motor is in the car. I've heard about people trying to wiggle it out, and it doesn't really come out very easily on the Integra, at least. But after we are done with that, we are going to be swapping in the B20. I already transferred mostly everything over from the original B18 to the B20 that I need on that motor. So that is what we are going to be working on today. So let's go ahead, let's go outside, and let's get to work, guys. All right, guys, so the first thing we're going to do is come under the dash here. I already replaced, I already took off this little plastic piece. Pretty easy. It was held in with this little thing and a little whatever this is, clip. I ended up just ripping it out, whatever. I'll put it back on. It's not that hard. So anyways, we're gonna come under here, loosen up that bolt right there. It's a 10 mil, and then everything should slide out. I might even loosen the one below it as well, though. Alright, so now that that's off, we could basically just take off the rack and pull it out. Alright, so the next thing we have to do is take off the tie rod. So we just have to remove the little cotter pin, this little bolt down here, and then you might need to hammer this if that doesn't come out. But yeah, that's what you gotta do. Alright, so once you have this out, just a little suggestion, don't move this bolt at all. I'll show you guys how to measure it after this so that your alignment is pretty close to the same. So just twist the tie rod off for now. Alright guys, so now we are in the engine bay. Luckily, since I have my motor out, this is going to be pretty easy. So anyways, there's 2 bolts. There's this 14 millimeter right here, and there's this 17 over here. Now you also have to disconnect these lines. So I would put an oil pan. I'm going to go get one in a second. But yeah, you have to disconnect these. Now, I've also seen some people, if this is in your car and you don't have the motor out, I'm pretty sure you have to disconnect this bar too. So there's 14 millimeters, 2 14 millimeters on each side. So for now, we're just gonna loosen these 2 bolts and then take off those little hoses, and we'll see where that gets us. Hopefully we can get it out without taking this off. All right guys, so we ran into a bit of a problem. So as I was unscrewing this bolt, this hose actually completely broke off. So bottom line, I basically need this whole big hose from the junkyard. Now the sad thing is, when I deleted my power steering, I took this one off from my original tag, and I actually threw it out. So that sucks. I could have had a free repair if I would have just kept mine, but now I have to head to the junkyard, get a new one. But anyways, we're just gonna go ahead, take this hose out for now, continue with the engine swap, and continue taking out the power steering rack, and we're just gonna put the new one in, and we'll connect the lines later once I get this new power steering hose. Alright guys, so we finally got it out. There it is, super dirty. Make sure to take this too. I think this goes on the new one, this little rubber thing. Alright, so the way I usually line this up, just to make sure the alignment is somewhat the same, is I get a piece of cardboard, put it on right here, kind of measure how far away the nut is from the end, mark it, take this nut off of this side and then put it on the new one and line it up. Alright, so right there is about spot on. We're gonna do the same thing to the other side, and we'll put the tie rods on and put it in the car. Alright guys, so we finally got the rack and pinion. It was such a pain in the butt. I had to do so many extra things. But anyways, got it in. It's ready to go. Now we got the B20 on the engine stand right here. And we're about to put it in the car. So that's what we're gonna be doing. Alright guys, so we got the motor in. It's all good. Got the mount on there. Got the mount in the back. Now we just have to bring up the transmission, but I still have to put on the clutch. I just put on the flywheel, but I still have to put on the clutch. But I think I'm going to do that later today or even tomorrow. So this is probably going to be the end of this video. So yeah guys, that is it today. As you can see, holy crap, I'm dirty. Look at the back of my hand. It looks like I got a sleeve. Looks like I got a tattoo. But anyways, that is it for today. The only things we need to do is put in the transmission. I need a couple little parts and then it should be running. So honestly, I just really wanted to get the motor in today just to get it out of my garage and just have it in the car. But once the Big Daddy Teggy comes back, or Teggy number 1 comes back, then that's going to be the main focus because it is almost done. And hopefully I'll get a call from the exhaust shop within, I don't know, a couple days here, and we'll see where that leads us. But anyways guys, I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, make sure to leave a thumbs up, subscribe if you're not already, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Peace out guys.